Man, they really lost their head over the whole situation. Good night. I said good night to you, sir. What? What? Also, what you said before about stats, I think getting everything about 20 before a dump status mark. Oh, that's good to know. At least I'm not doing something weird or dumb. Besides dying and losing all my Amrita for the 100th time. I totally don't do that a lot. Even though I have summoner's candles. Full stack of them. I'm not even gonna waste the bolt. There's 8 stats. You need 4 of them to 20 to wear everything. You want 2 of them to be 30 for ninjutsu capacity. I want 2 of them to 30 for capacity. Second last to 31 for spirit requirements, and the final stat can be left at 5 if you. Wait, wouldn't that be Dex and skill for ninjutsu, right? Skippable stat is heart. Yeah, that's just swords and bows. Dex and magic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's magic, isn't it? Dex, magic, and spirit. Imagine what stamina you want to be your 4th. Or body, maybe. Skippable in terms of requirements, you do want heart long term unless you barely touch melee and do more magic ninja range. I do a lot of melee, but 10,000. Good lord. Well, that's because I do it like a lot of stuff I can't really. Well, a lot of stuff's easy to do with a melee, and I don't have to waste my ninjutsu. But I could probably use my ninjutsu more. 20 body, stamina, strength, and skill are needed to be able to wear any drop. Oh, okay. Body, stamina, strength, and skill. Now it's just you to deal with. Goodbye. Body, stamina, strength, and skill. Okay. Okay, here's the Oh, oh, I didn't mean to. I was trying to stealth you. How did none of them... Okay, you heard it. I was gonna say, how did nobody hear me killing them right next to them? It's like, these guys are... I understand there's fire and explosions going all around, but you'd at least feel or see the guy next to you die. Come on, man. Please. Wouldn't suggest getting 20 as soon as possible. Raise only as new gear drops. Same stat with spirit. Same with spirit to 31. I'll prioritize magic and dex though. Yeah. I mean, I've already got dex up to 30. So, yeah, I could just easily do magic next. I'm just gonna raise everything up to 15 at least before I start raising it again. You're dead. Oh, that's the right way. I don't want to go the right way. Because then I'll miss Kadama's. Matters more as you get further, but weakness legit is 5 times my kunai damage in in-game. 5 times. I mean, I understand everybody's dead, but y'all have to be standing around. You'd think it'd be patrolling them to see if there's anybody still alive. Where is it? There it is. Storm Kunai can be very nice. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a good situation for a Storm Kunai. That's kind of why I use the Iga Harokadama. Just like Big Boom. Let's see Kodama. There's a shrine too. I'll get the shrine after the Kodama. What's supposed to say? They're dead. So I'm guessing I can get hit by that. I mean, that one's pretty good. Yeah, I love high stance. I don't like mid stance because I use that at the beginning of the game, like literally the first zone, and I hated it because it was so slow that they easily close in and hit me before I can do my wind up. Low stance is pretty good if I'm just trying to dodge like crazy. That's a bit. That's all. That's all low stance is to me. It's flashy, but wonder what the actual damage is on and timing on that. On the damage for balance, I would say it's a little less than high because you're sort of balancing out defense and damage. But at the same time, it is too slow. If somebody's using a sword, double sword, or anything that's close up range, you're gonna get decimated. That's why I always stay high stance. Middle stance is just good for long range people, like when you're facing spear and stuff. That's what I've noticed. But what I usually did, I don't have it anymore because I got this set and switched to it. But what I usually did was when I had to deal with like long range or like some really fast heavy hitters, I just switched to Tonfas. Tonfas was my go-to emergency weapon, and I always used Tonfas in when I did the red sword challenges. Fighting other players as dudes. Because Tonfas with balanced stance is extremely fast. And you can just continue to barrage them for a long period of time. Let me see. Push the sword. I do have a Tonfa. Problem with it is they normally don't have time to recover when you're using Tonfas. You're just barraging them so much. This one's kind of got low break on it though. But I normally decimate these guys. And it's even faster than dual swords, you can see. My issue with Tansa is non-existent range. Yeah, that's true, but they have such great close-in that it just doesn't matter. Because you can just get in so fast. So you can do a 6+1 Ega set, and then a 1+1 something else. Yeah, probably. But, yeah, if anything, I'd switch out the, let's see, it's a 7-piece. So you can actually go down to a 5, you go down to a 5-piece. Because it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. By the way, I noticed your current armor is like 30 levels under-leveled. After this map, probably want to fix that. Yeah, problem is I haven't had the money to upgrade the armor to my current level. That's all it is. And the armor to craft it, it requires like some stuff I don't have. So match for leveling up is a scam. Yeah, it kind of is. I'm not going to debate that. Bellwing Timko. That looks cool. That looks kind of cool. But yeah, like what was it? Like 3 million to upgrade my weapon just up a few levels. It's crazy. The game has transmog, by the way. Oh, I know. I'm not too worried about like the physical appearance. The whole reason is I've just been going for the ninja stats. Because just all the buffs that gives you. Drag this guy out. Oh. Get fast, Joker. That's not sorry, Gamma. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it was a spider part, yeah. Have fun in the fire, just won't be able to get your loot. Sad. I'm not gonna burn alive for some loot. But yeah, I believe it was a spider part, yes. Who got me? How do I get around to y'all? I'm going to die. Luckily their aim was lousy. Let's see. Still worth it. You can use stealth and move speed. Skip 90% of the map. If boss doesn't drop part, quit to menu and retry. Oh, it's a boss item. Happens to be the right day. One of the Twilight missions has her close to spawn. Oh, there's a Twilight mission for today? Aw. I'll look into that. If I don't have time during stream, I'll see if I can look into it afterwards. I do have work at 2 o'clock, so I have to try to get ready for that at least. Before, Sorry, my instinct for loot just gave in. Don't know what today rolled, just that enough of the Twilight met. Oh, okay, I see. What's my local time?